Hello, everybody. This is Metal Eagle, and we're going to be doing a Simul today. And it'll be a fun day this Sunday, February 15th, 2026, and we'll have the Simul started. And all right, I'll say in the chat, please join this stream. Alrighty, so this one, please join the stream and ask your questions here. Alrighty. Right. Alrighty. So hopefully this will be a good Simul. I'm sure it will be. So let people join, no matter what skill level you are. Very high, very low. Everybody's welcome, and we'll be answering questions you have if you join the stream. I'll be happy to have you here, and we'll have a good time at the Simul and answer questions as well as play you. So everybody is welcome to join the stream and the Simul at the same time. You can do both, like we are doing as well, and it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll have a lot of people join the Simul, and 15 to 20 as a deal, but it'll give us, let's say, 5-minute padding for people to join up, because people join late, and once you get the 15 minute, let's say, player, let's say threshold, we'll give more time. So for people that late join, they can join right now, because we'll have a 5-minute window, or else we'll have starting without you. Alrighty. I don't want to have people join and say, when do I start the Simul? And it's just kind of join the Simul. Yeah. Alright, basically. Just the same question. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, so I'll say, alrighty. Give it 5 more minutes. Please join the stream and ask your questions. I'm a GM? I'm sure you are. Menace the Sun? Oh, Menace the Sun is a baby, so he's not a GM. He's not a GM. Menace the Sun is a infant, not even an infant. He's a baby. Really. And he would not be able to access the computer. Unless if he's... Yeah. That's it. But hopefully we'll have a Simul that's fun. I'm sure it will be. And yeah, that'd be great. So we have to have the Simul start in, let's say, 3 more minutes. Then we'll start the Simul. And for anybody that wants to join the Simul, you got to do it now, because we're not going to have people late join. Late join is not possible. You got to join now or never. Is the question is answered right there. So you got to join the Simul right now, or else you'll be left behind. That's the thing. I'm for Russian. Okay. So it's cool that we have 17 players, but we'll start in about 3 minutes, 4 minutes at most, and we'll have the Simul start. So that way, people that want to join late, you can't join late. You have to join now or never. Okay. All right, so maybe it's like last call. Okay. To join the Simul. We cannot have anyone join late. Okay. Making sure that people that want to join will join now. Don't sit and wait. You gotta join now. There's no accepting. At least doesn't let me people join. All right. Say 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. All right. Hello. Hello. How are you doing today? Nice to see you. Hopefully doing well today and this Sunday. If you have any questions for chess related things, you can ask me and my partner that'll be joining us. He is a 9 international master from Indonesia. So any chess questions at any skill level, we'll answer them. So thank you for being the first one to join this stream, and we'll answer questions if we see them in this chat. So don't be afraid. Ask, okay. What's your name? I'm not gonna answer that one. I'm a chess coach. Yeah. Yes, I am a professional chess coach. Please ask all of your questions in the stream only. They can beat you. Yes. All right, see. Okay. I'm a sub to you because you're nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much from yeah, YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're an awesome guy to sub to me and for the awesome energy alone. So I appreciate it. But yeah, it's the person that was asking the lead chess chat is a coach. Yeah, I'm a professional chess coach. Is my career. I do professionally coach chess online and schools and in person, all those things. So I used to be a software developer and tester, but then I got a stroke and I can't do that anymore. But I can actually enjoy doing chess coaching professionally and have a good situation that I don't have to worry about funds and everything is good. So that's my thing. I create YouTube videos every week and I stream Simul as well. And I'm just getting used to the fact I'm trying to do YouTube shorts. That'll be another thing to add on to the repertoire, and that'll be good things to start. Can we start? All right. One last minute to start, and please join now because you cannot join after we start. So a lot of people join late and they say, I want to join the simul. Can I join? But they can't because when the simul starts, they cannot join the simul after. Hello, how are you doing, Marwan? So I play chess competitive and over the board. Can you give me some tips for the last tournament in the middle game and in end games? Okay. Let's get it 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Okay. So let's say competitive or the board games, you want to make sure that you got your middle games freshen up. So basically, a lot of people like to say, I want to study openings, really, really remember the theory. No, in game time, doesn't matter the openings, it's what you do with the middle games, whatever opening you play. So whichever opening you want to choose, you don't want to dictate what opening you choose, but learn the middle games by looking maps for games about this openings and see how they continue the game. That way, if your opponent plays h4 a4 something crazy, you just play the normal middle game strategy for the opening. So that way you're going to be not flustered. End games, make sure that you look at the major rook end games. Rook end games are the most important. I'll say the most important end games to know. Lucina versus Philidor versus Vencura, and how to analyze that the rooks will have to be behind pass pawns, and those things No, no. If you memorize anything, no by heart the Rookin games, the essential ones. All right. I'm 11 and 13 graffiti. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. When I was 11, I was not even playing chess. I play. Okay, cool. So King's Indian is really easy to remember the theory. Just know the middle game plans. Look at games Nakamura, Kasparov, and yeah, that's basically the essential ones. Maybe Karpov has played it before. But look at those guys. See, look at the games and how they play the middle games and every single let's say response, and that'll be the it. So look at those games, know how they flow the middle games, and this is how you play. These are easy middle games to play. Just basically the same thing every time, but not like the London system. It's not every time you do the same move order, but in general, use major set moves that you do. All right. So last minute. No problem. No problem. Any other questions you can ask me. So I'm 12 and UCF of 1852. Oh, that's cool. And I stuck in 1800 for a while. I can't. Can you help me? Yeah. The thing is, if you are stuck at any level, doesn't matter if you're 1800, 1900, 2000, and 2100. People want to go to national master, but they can't. The thing is, you got to play better players often. You got to play a lot of games often against better players and absorb what they do, and make sure you can find what your shortcomings are by being pummeled on a daily basis or weekly basis, and that you can just basically adapt, change your ways, and get rid of the bad habits. And that way, you will be actually having a good, better performance the next time. So you gotta be doing your own due diligence, saying, okay, I play a lot of good players better than me, and see, oh, this is a common thing I lose by because I don't see the tactics. They'll do tactics trading. Oh, I don't know what to do in the middle games. Do, let's say, studying the positional chess and strategy. These are things that you gotta poke your brains. What I lose by commonly is like I need to work on that. Once you find what you work on, what you need to work on that relentlessly. And the only way to teach you what you need to work on is lose a lot of games and just see what the common things are. Oh, I lose this because of that. I'm terrible at end games. Then study end games. Make sure you're not bad. All right. Are you making living every day? Yes, I am. I am. So I'm happy and satisfied. So I'm doing that. So I'm professional chess coach, but also I have other supplements for my income, and I'm happy to do that. So, but I like to do simuls as well to help other chess people to get better. So yeah. So now let's start the simul, and that's for me by myself. But I know my friend from Indonesia will be playing. He's an international master from Indonesia. He'll be coming up in a little bit, and yeah, we'll just play the same thing. White is always knight f3, so he just can tailor out to what he wants to do. But knight f3 is easy to going as White's first move because you can adapt whatever your opponent plays. So that's why knight f3 is my chosen opener for White, because you don't have to know theory about e4 the middle for a pawn in the center, because you can adapt what you want, what you feel like today. You want to be tactical? Okay, do tactical. If you don't be, let's say, you're not sharp or you're retired, you want to be positional, do positional. Adapt what you feel like for the day. So that's the thing. The knight three is good for both feelings. With the other openings that you have one feeling or another feeling playing e4, you gotta be awake. You gotta have energy drinks. You gotta be not sleepy to play e4, I'll say. As a quick insider tip, don't play e4 if you're tired. If you're really tired, well, you can say, okay, then if you're tired and just trying to because you just don't care, then just expect to be thralled because you're playing against a really sharp opening guy. Then you can be not knowing how to play against technical shots, and you're going to lose in blunder pieces. I'll say. Well, most people. I don't know what happened. This guy got kicked out, but I don't know what happened. So this one, I guess my own things I do symmetrical. Again, flexible. Just looking for my opponent to commit to a pawn. Oh, Simul link? Okay, yeah, I need to. All right, I need to send this link to my friend. All right. Oh, that's not the lead chest is right here. All right. All right, so it's like okay. All right, copy link. So I can have Yosef join the stream. Alrighty, I got it. So Yosef is going to be joining us, thankfully. All right, so that'll be helpful for me. I forgot to get the link to him, but now I have a link to him, so it'll be a good, fun time. D4. And if you have any questions for chess, just ask me and I'll be happy to answer them. So, yeah. F3 is too solid, right? Not too solid. It's flexible. The board is flexible. The word F3 is flexible. Solid is like D4. Rock hard solid. Pistol chess D4. I think that D4 is a word for solid openings. D4. F3 is flexible. I went to 1694 USF, but then my rating went to 1483. Can you give me some tips to improve? Sure. So, do you know why do you lose more than 100 points? Do you know the reason why you dropped down so fast? Like, I'm assuming this is for a short period. You just lost 100 points plus. And if it happens a lot when you're a little kid, or teenager, like preteen, or even teenagers where you are now. If you lose a lot of rank points really fast, it's probably a symptom of something that is happening that's going wrong. You basically, I realize there's rating graphs that go up and down, and it's especially true for kids. That rating graphs is like boom, 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 boom. And once I started testing when I was 15, my rating graph was going up for trajectory because I skipped the, let's say, growing pains about the ratings. Like I don't do dips. I was growing up. How are you doing, Yosa?
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Nice to
So
see you.
I'm helping this guy who says he went from 1694 USCF and now he's at 1483. I'm assuming that's only a short period, but it's basically to prove yourself, you got to get rid of the reason why you had the dip. The dip was because something went wrong in your chess. Maybe you have tactical problems. You don't see things and you just like, oh, I lost a piece. Oh, I didn't convert this advantage. I was really good, but then I lost because you have to know how to convert advantages. Keep pressing your initiative. If you can't, then you got to work on that. Think about it. If you don't have the skills to complete the job, then you got to work on that. So I can play the sketch defense. A gambit is good. Scavenger Gambit is good, but it's tricky. It could be tricky if you don't know what you're doing. It's like working with bomb work, like be click explosives. So it could be tricky. So you need to know how to play the Scavenger Gambit responsibly. Use it responsibly. 11. I want to. A lot of people for really long. He wants to go to 1500, but I am 1300. Yeah. So okay. So I want because I won. Yeah. Because it's so good. It's a really good idea. Because I'll tell you my story about my first ever goal in chess from baseline. It's like if I were to become 1500, I'll be never having a goal again. I'll be happy for life. Once I get to 1500, I won a tournament. I got 100 points extra. I went to 1500 for one tournament, and next week I got to 1600. I got 100 points because I beat National Master first round. I lost to FIDE Master, but I won, I guess, in 1800. In the same tournament, I got 100 points of rating. It's like, oh, I can give more than I thought of. But don't sell yourself short. If you want to go to 1500, okay, but don't like have the mindset of my have like, okay, after that one, I'll be set for life. You gotta be looking towards. If you get to a furniture, don't stop there. Just go self improvement if you want to. But yeah, it's 15 hours definitely doable. All right, this is your game, Yosef.
Bishop E7.
This should be 7. Cool. Okay, I'll do D5. This is you.
Pawn to C4.
Yeah, so ready. Alrighty, C4 myself. This is me. I'll do C4. This D5. And this a good job off a Lenny maybe. So that is me. D4. This is me, D4. This is you.
Pawn to G3.
This one or
G3.
G3. Okay, just want to make sure. All right. So queen. Oh, knight B2. Knight B2. Alrighty, pick d5. I've seen this. A lot of people play this exchange French. c5. To be honest, this is you, by the way.
Pawn to d5.
Mm-hmm. But so let me know that I spent a whole year last year, so 25, think about how to play against the exchange French as black, and I did a whole year-long research, let's say project, and I know how to play against the French exchange. This is white. It's your turn.
Bishop g2.
Bishop b2. All right, sounds good. All right, g3. I like the Catalan. Really like the Catalan. This is one a6. Make sure there's no knight b5 business. All right, this is all right. This one I'll do b3. Bishop b2 next. This is my plan, and it goes this way. I'll just do c5. C5 looks fun. All right, it goes this one. This is 6. Okay, this one knight b2. Normal things. Okay, knight c3 there. Ready? Knight b2. This is the usual goal 2. Okay, d5. You?
c5.
d5. Yeah, very good. All right, bishop b2. Bishop b2. Okay. All right, I'll do g3. Developing the bishop that way. It goes this way. Bishop b6 is normal theory. As I researched the thing in f6. This one g3 again. Transpose the usual stuff. Bishop g2. Okay, it goes this way. I'll do bishop b5 to pin the knight. Okay. All right, g3. Transpose the Catalan. This is you.
Castle short.
Castle short. Okay. After this point, I'll do you again.
Pawn to d6.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is this time to look at the comments on the YouTube channel. So, all right, this one. All right, so this one is a lot of comments. I like the comments I have here. So, all right, I'm over the board tournament right now. My first round is soon beginning. That what should I would I prep because I'm 1900? He's a 1900? You're in 1852. Well, you got to be relaxing if you're playing the first round. Is the first round that has jitters, but have a relaxed mindset. Don't expect to have a win. Just play a good game. Make sure that let's say you want to prep nothing. You want to make sure that you're actually have your, let's say, tactical skills are sharp. Let's say do tactics training. If you're saying that you're missing a lot of things, play solid, quiet things that are not going to complications. If you're good at tactics, welcome the tactical games. Play something sharp that we can actually see things like the puzzles you're doing. The prep is actually doing some tactics puzzle right now to see if you're awake or not. If you're asleep, make sure you don't do tactical, complicated, crazy stuff. That's basically a test for yourself. You're so softball. Thank you. So my coach is saying that's not a good idea. Well, I'm just saying my own experience. I'm a professional chess player for 15 plus years, maybe 20, and this is my opinion. So maybe your coach is a different coach for yourself, but it's my 2 cents. So you suggest any puzzles books? Well, I don't recommend the puzzles books at all. I like to recommend you do tactics online so that we don't have to. If you want to look at like setting a board, you can just do the same thing. Do lead chess or chess.com puzzles and set up that position on the board so you can have a tactical feel like over the board. So this is basically you can do. I don't recommend any books tactical wise, but there's all 1,001. There's one book that's 1,001 Texas combinations book. It's a blue book. It's paperback, but it's only one I think I like. But there's a lot of tactical puzzles I could say that are flawed. They're old, outdated, and they're not correct. That's the thing. The books can be like let's say primitive and outdated. They're not really puzzles. They're actually fake things. So how do you prep before tournaments? Again, you gotta do tactics puzzles. I don't do opening prep. If you're weak at something like middle games, end games, if you're weak at openings, just go look at good solid openings. There's a lot of them. and just basically get comfortable with whatever opening. Because if you're playing white, be comfortable. Don't worry about like point through advantage. Be comfortable for every middle game you go into with the opening. That would be a psychological edge. Have that psychological edge. That's the only prep you need to do as far as openings. And if you're bad at middle games and end games, show you those and get better at that. It's only by the hard work you do and put in the hours, then you can be actually comfortable with them. So yeah, that's the thing. So I'm weak at end games. Yeah, a lot of people do, especially kids. They ignore end games? But start with the essential rook end games: Philidor, Lucina, Vencura, and how the rooks work in the end games. The rooks love to be behind pass pawns, like to be in the 7th rank. They love open files. That's how you work with the rook end games, and make sure that rooks are active. Don't be passively have a rook defend a pawn. The rooks are not the best babysitters. You want to have the rook not be passive. It's better to gambit pawn be having your rook be active in game, rook in game, than having a rook have an extra pawn, but the rook is passive babysitting a pawn because you want to not lose that pawn extra. That would be terrible. You want to make sure that your rooks are active and not passive. Rook in games 101. Don't have your rooks be active. You want to be you want to not be passive. You want to be active. I wanted to say. I already fished that book. I want to book that because okay. All right. Yeah, no worries about that. So if you want to look at the books, you can look at there's a Perfector Chess. There's a one book for Perfector Chess. I like that one. It's maybe a little bit advanced, but it's basically like fairy dust or for tactical like combinations book. Perfector Chess. Look at that one. So that's a book I recommend for you to, let's say, increase your combinational skill. Alrighty. Alrighty. All right, this one is Mew again. Joseph.
Knight f6.
F6. All right. Sorry for the break, but now this is the game time. All right, take the bishops. I have the bishop pair, so it's good. And this is bishop e2, bishop c5. But any more questions? I enjoy asking questions you have. And any more questions about level skill you have? And this is your game, Joseph.
Pawn takes d5.
Yeah. But I appreciate and love, and this is my job to answer questions of potential better chess players. This is your game, Joseph.
Pawn to d4.
Yeah. Okay, bishop 7. All right, this is you again.
Knight c6.
Alrighty, so I'll just do bishop e2, normal Catalan stuff. All right, so I'll do knight f6. Well, maybe knight. Well, yeah, knight f6 is totally fine. Well, maybe knight e7 to block this annoying things. Bishop e5, rook e1. This one is mine. I'll just castle. No worries at all. Okay, d5, move early. It's a very early move. Move 2. All right, it's me. Knight c6. This guy developing is good. Alrighty, castle. Castle's proper. This is your game.
Castle is your.
Yep. Okay, this one. I'll take a d4. Gonna be 6 next. c5, normal advanced French. I'm not castle because I can. This one is gonna be. Yeah, I figured this was gonna be coming in soon, and rook e1 is coming in. And he goes this way. I'll do queen c2, block knight e4, garbage things in here. Knight c6. And let's see if the chat. Hello. Nice, how to see you, Stussy. Nice to see you. So, all right. No problem. Any more questions, you can put them in the chat and I'll answer them all. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys asking questions because all the kids are, let's say, young teenagers or let's say teenagers, 13 years old. I appreciate all the youth coming to me and asking questions. And I do this for a living. I teach the schools for all the, let's say, the grades K through 12. And I do chess camps and things like that. And I'm used to doing that as a job. So any more questions, I'll be happy to answer them. For chess progression, chess tips, ask the questions away, and I'll be able to help you. So, but you have to ask me first. And this is me, and I'll do e4. Looks nice. I'll do e4. Your turn.
Pawn to b6.
Hello, Sussy. How are you doing today? So b6. I'll do it. And now it's my turn. Bishop b7. Normal things. That's your again. Your game again.
Pawn takes c5.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, castles now. All right. I'll take a d4. Knight takes e4. Queen takes e4. Knight takes there. This is me. I'll do g3. Maybe knight b2. Knight to take knight. All right. All right. All right. Now this one is going to be bishop b2. All right. This is castles. I'll do b5. Bishop b7 is a plan. Develop normally and have the spacing gaining move. All right. This is me. I'll take d5 because normal things for that. All right. This one. I've seen this before, but I'll take a d5. He'll take on a 3. I'll take the G pawn, and I'll do knight c3, d5, having fun like that. He gets development, but I get the center. This is a trade-off. Queen c2, queen e4 rather. Bishop b6 to block knight e5 things. Bishop b4, knight e7 castles is the major plan. I'll castle now. He goes this way. I'll do bishop b4, pin that knight. Nope. Sorry, I'm not going to accept that draw. Oh, he does this. All right, I've seen this one before, the gambit. All right. No worries at all. I can do this one. Knight g6, knight takes e5 as normal things. So he goes this way, queen b6. So he's trying to goad me to take on c3. Yeah. All right. So can you see the messages? I only see messages on my chat. I don't look at the Elite Chess chat. So if you have any questions, messages, link it out here in this chat, the stream chat. Okay, so if you don't see it showing up, then let's say you can maybe look at like in the chat and to say @slam, so that way you can I could see it. So say @slam like this guy is. So then that way I can pop it out and see what you're saying. So say @slam and Lee Chess chat, and I can see easily. All right, that's the question that's the answer for you. So I see 3 here, and this is me. I'll do bishop b6 or maybe bishop b6. Contest this bishop on f4. All right, this is me. Takes an e7. Okay, this one is me. I'll do queen c2. Yeah, queen c2 is normal. That's fine. All right, your turn.
Bishop to a6.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my turn. Knight b4. Okay, he goes this way. Interesting. He goes this way. I'm tempted to go this way, but this knight screen is knowing. So let's do rook e8. Or maybe queen e7 is more proper. I'll do that one. Get the rooks. Now this one happened, and knight d4, pawn takes there, knight d2, maybe f5, but it's controversial. But I can also castle. It's nothing. I need a castle, so get my king safety out of danger in the middle. That's proper. He goes this way. Let's do h3. Make the bishop go away, or take the f3 knight. Is that? Queen d6. All right, he goes this way. Okay, he goes this way. Queen c7. Well, maybe queen b6 because the bishop's off that square. So maybe queen b6 looks nice. All right, this one takes there. This one. Okay, queen c2. Nope, no draws. Win every game. This plan for the Simul, win every game while answer questions for you guys. So that is the plan of attack. All right. All right. This is your team. Your game.
Pawn to A3.
23. All right. Okay. Goes this way. H3. All right. Bishop B7. What I wanted to do. All right. Maybe A5, E4 was the thing. I could do that next time. But I wanted to make the rooks connected first. What? This is taking the pawn. But I can always do this one. This is actually good looking. But then, again, this one, B5. I'll just do this one, attack the pawn on E5. If I do B5, taking E5. This is the thing I want to do. All right, this one is my turn. I'll take on D5. Normally, B6 with the bishop. Just welcome this way. All right, this one, the bishop B3. All right, I can take on there and I have 5, but then, yeah, this G4 is annoying. I can always do this. Take there, knight takes there. It's always nice to have that one. Yeah, I always noticed D4 is the thing, so that is a good thing to have. Resources. Your turn now?
Pawn takes pawn on E4.
Mm-hmm. Okay, nice is there. Okay, this one. All right, now I can do rook C8. Take the bishop. Attack the bishop, yeah. That's a good plan. I should have taken the bishop then rook C8. But oh well. Pressure on that is still good. So no worries at all. So I'll do queen C2. C4 coming up next. See the chat is going in here. I put message in Lee Chess chat. All right, let me see the Lee Chess chat. All right. He says, all right, does Yosef have 3,000 ELO on chess.com? Because I've heard of him somewhere. Yes, he has bullet 3,000 rating, right, Yosef?
Yes, true.
So that the answer is yes. Your suspicion and hearing is correct. He had the 3,000 rating in chess.com. So that's correct. So I'll do G3, but yep, that's true. It is the truth. Yes, I have that rating and things like that. So this is your game.
Rook C8.
Or see it? Mm-hmm. All right, my turn. Okay, E5. This is the time for E5. E4 coming up next, and let's say fork the pieces in the D4 square. All right, this is where we go knight C6. G4 is not going to be scary at all. This guy says Yosef. He's scared. Question. He does not know Yosef. The ways of Yosef are powerful. I'm taking C2, bishop. All right, this is one. This is my turn. I'll do E4 like I wanted to do. All right, and this is me. I'll do bishop E2, developing that way. This is me. I'll do C3, attack the queen, make the queen roll away. D5, E4, maybe think there's that. Maybe E4 without that one. But this one is sitting this way. All right, I'll do. All right, where'd it go? There, maybe. Yeah, knight E7, knight C6, knight B4 is annoying to him, I think. It goes this way, E4? Whoa, that's interesting how this ends up. Okay, so let's see. I would take there. Knight takes there. Well, if the bishop takes... Okay, this one bishop takes there, then knight takes E4. Knight takes E4. Both knights can take a D2, but however, this C2 pawn is maybe backwards, so let me think about this one. Let me think about this one for a tiny bit. All right, so maybe you could get the tension and say that I want to go rook D8. Rook D8, and send that one a pressure in your guys. Yeah, I like that one. I do like that one. So He goes this way, and it's my turn again. All right, goes this way. Mm-hmm. All right, so I think it's time to smash the pawn in c3. Time is time to do that. Because if b5 knight b4 maybe is the thing. Attack the bishop on d3, put pressure, and taking b5 with a bishop and queen, and this all so much pressure. All right, this knight d4. Okay, this one. All right, rook fe8. Well, maybe I can put pressure on the b file, make him concession to b3, something like that. Maybe it's helpful for him. I don't know. All right, now this guy is this way. I'll do bishop f4. Maybe not. Well, let's do bishop f4 anyways, because I like to develop things. All right, this one. All right, goes this way. Bishop f4, tap on the queen. Yeah. All right. All right, this one. He goes rook d1. All right. d4. Knight goes somewhere. Rook c8. Yeah, it looks like it's good. I like that one, to be honest. The bishop in d3 is terrible, terrible, terrible. Look at his own pawns, but my bishop in b7 is pressuring the e4. That's nice. Very nice. Let's go to c4 here. And, yeah, this one. Nice to 6. Your turn.
Um, um,
Yeah.
knight on e4.
It's in the e4. Okay. Alrighty. This one takes in the bishop. All right, your
Bishop
turn.
f6. Bishop f6.
All right, let's see the chat. All right, I have some more comments. Says, okay. Is the Perfector Chess book the 1,000? No, it's a different book. Is a blue book that's called Perfector Chess. It's not the same thing as the 1,000 Puzzle book. That is a really good book. Maybe a little bit more advanced side, but it's not a beginner book. But it helps you calculate and look at things in the right way, in a good way. So I heard him from who's him. So can you tell me who is him? An old video, so you can tell me who you're talking about. So I'm just talking about a lot of people. So this is mine. I'll do, let's say, I'll do bishop b4. Bishop b4 is natural. So, all right, this one is me. I'll do. All right. So I think that Yosef has only 3 games, and I have a lot of games. So maybe I'll need to consider giving you some games, Yosef.
Okay.
So I'll show you some games that you can take over. So this one is here. All right, this is no pressure at all. Just maybe 3, then c4. Block knight before annoying things. So, all right. So let's give you this game, Yosef.
Okay. Pawn to d5.
All right. Okay. And this is rook d1. Maybe rook a1. Yeah, rook a1 is fine. This one, bishop h5. You know what? They can do the Greek gift. Well, there's not a Greek gift. There's no castles. This is fine. Alrighty. Knight b3. Okay, goes this way. However, if I go knight e4, I can dot down this square of knight c5. Yeah. All right. e5, e4 maybe next. So this one. All right. I'll do takes e5. All right. This one is mine. So it goes rook c1. He was rook d1 to c1. All right. This one. Alrighty. I'll do knight d7. Looks like the good pressure on e4. Probably knight g3 thing, but then knight g6 to f4 is annoying for him. All right. This is my game. I'll do rook d1, or maybe bishop e3 is more mature, developing and to pick the pawn. This is your game, Yosef?
Um, knight to b4.
Night before. You mean Perfect Your Chess is a 2500 level book? You mean Perfect Your Chess? It was e5. Okay. I need to see the game to see the context. Then I'll get back to the answer to that question. So you're talking about Perfect Your Chess about 2400 level book, but it's not really scary to be honest. It's like it's basically if it's like 2400 level book, it's a timeless level book, and it's the same thing that you can say that it's like if you look the Dostoevsky's Endgame manual, it's like a 2400 level book, but even beginners can learn from that book. Yeah, I think that it says 2400 level book doesn't mean that it's a gatekeeper that you can't read this book unless you're level. That is gatekeeping. So, but if you think about it, it's a high mind of knowledge that you want to look at that is valuable for any level you are. That's basically saying what it is. But if you want to have an easier book, if you're saying that it's too complicated, I want to have an easier book, then you got to do your own research about looking at you can use your Google and saying that what is a good calculation book. There's books on calculation, not just general tactics books like main threes, main fours. That's practical. Main checkmate puzzles only go so far, but you want to have a calculation tactical book, seeing that you can look at the themes of tactics and get better at them. That's what I want to do is look at for Google or ChatGPT and see that it's a book recommendation. This is your game, by the way, Yosa.
Queen a4.
Queen a4. All right. So that way it's a recommendation for let's say I'm this rating in chess was a good calculation tactics puzzle for me. That's not too hard, but it's educational for me. That's where I would start. So look for your search, and if you invest your time, a little bit of time, maybe 5 minutes, then you can get the book you want to find for you. Because my views objective is not the same as yours, but I say that eventually you got to get to perfect your chess book. You gotta okay, bye. No problem. So I'm not a fan of chess books now. I like to do long lines, but if you can't do online things like tactics puzzles, but my main thing for myself, I did the puzzle or survival. My tactics are from that. Puzzle or survival is my main to go to tactics calculation exercise. Puzzle or survival, and if you can't afford puzzle survival, there's actually there's a free thing that actually helps you to do tactics puzzles, but for free. I'm saying that this is the one I'll just look to you in the chat. So I'll say that Puzzle Rush for free. So all right, so Puzzle Rush Survival for free is this one. So if you can't afford just a premium, do this one is free. You can just study it all the time. This is my main way that I got better at tactics puzzles. I got to master because I'm doing puzzle or survival all the time. Let's see how far I go. Let's C4. Right, it goes this way. Interesting. Okay, but it's still hanging on a thread. Another thread. So A5. I don't want to have a pass pawn, but he wants to go play a 6. It's annoying. It's annoying indeed. All right, so. Yeah, maybe not do that. Maybe rook b6. Rook b6 and yeah, look at that. All right. All right, and this one is mine. There's a nice there. I'll do nice e6 to block f4 pushes. Well, you can do f4 anyways. That's fine. All right, this one goes there. Well, in this case, I want to. Yeah, knight Can do 7. Castles queen side maybe. Let's see what he's going to do. All right. This is my game again. So he goes this way. Rook c1. All right. I think it's time to castle. All right. This one. Knight c3. Knight c3? Wow. That's interesting. Lets me take it b4 willingly. I'll take that one for sure. All right. Do. Goodbye. All right. Alrighty. So anybody have any more questions, you could put in the chat. I'll be happy to answer them. Yeah. So that'll be the main go to thing and tell you tactics. Especially if you're a beginner level or intermediate level, you gotta work on tactics. You gotta do it. And you can get step above the normal amateur club players. If you'll be on that one, it could be above club players, gotta study endgames. You gotta study your endgames. So cheat code, spoiler alert, next up is endgame studying. You gotta study endgames beyond the folks that are good at tactics, but they can't convert an endgame with a darn. So you gotta know study your endgames. This is your game, Joseph.
Queen to e7. Yeah, queen e7.
Okay. Okay, goes this way. You want to go nice e5 things, maybe. Maybe. F5 though. F5. And if they do queen takes there, I can take the pawn. That'd be great. That'd be great. All right. Maybe it goes knight 3 back. Possibly. Possibly. But I'm not afraid of that at all. Goes this way. Castles. Oh no, works D. D1. All right. Alrighty. Maybe makes me want to do F6. I'll do F6, the normal breakthrough in the French. Maybe A6 next. All right, this is my game. All right. Okay. FE1. Your turn.
Bishop takes bishop on b2.
Yep. Okay, it goes this way. All right, it goes this way. I'll do A4 to block A4 pushes. All right, this one. All right, this knight is offside, so I'll just do C3. Your turn.
Queen f6.
Queen F6. Sorry. It goes this way. All right. All right, you really want to go that way. But the dash we're weak now. Knight d6. Knight c5 doesn't matter. It's not hitting anything. So you know what? Maybe this rook b6 is a foolhardy because it's a e4, the e file open and no way to contest it. All right. All right. This one is me. I'll do knight e5. The knight e5 look nice. I'll do knight e5. All right. c5, knight c4, knight d6 is annoying for him. Okay, it goes this way. Rook fd1. Okay, this is you.
On to c5.
Okay, this one. Okay. Rook c1. All right, he goes this way. He wants to go this way and take this square. Oh, also the queen is attacked, so that's the thing that not to blunder a queen. All right. Our queens are not good, so I'll do queen c8. And then, yeah, that'd be good. Also blocking queen d6, queen a6 access. All right, it goes this way. Nope. Goes this way, and I'll do b3. Your turn.
Rook FD8.
Rook D8. Okay, this one, your turn.
E takes F3. Yes.
Okay, that's me. Okay, goes this way. Let's do. Oh, I could do C5 there. Yeah, C5 looks nice. If you go knight E5, it doesn't matter. Just do knight C4, knight C6 is not for him. Playing this is all right. Dark squares. All right, now it goes this way. I'll do knight E5, attacking the rook and take the pawn. Okay, goes this way. All right. Okay. Let's do go F4. Then we can do knight bishop b6 and get this diagonal. And just have this pawn b6 is annoying looking to him, at least from my view. Looks annoying to me. So yeah, I'll do that one. Do bishop b6 and have some fun. So F4 for him. All right. Your turn.
Queen to C7.
Yeah. All right. This one is h6. Okay. I'll do rook f1. Okay, goes this way. All right, knight e6, attack the rook. Rook f6 maybe, but then yeah, this e file's exposed. But this knight is just blocking the square. So let's push pressure on this knight a little bit, and also attack the rook knight 2 times. Okay, this one, maybe it's gonna be knight c5 possibly, but b2 hangs. All right, this is me. Goes this way. All right. Take there d4, but then there's enough pieces there, yeah. Not the best thing to do, so I'll do a6 to block knight b5 things. All right, it goes this way. I'll do knight d4. Your turn.
Knight bd7.
Knight b7, okay.
Mhm.
All right, my turn. He goes this way. All right, I'll take the pawn. He'll take an a3 though, but I've taken a7. Pressurizes the b6 pawn. That's 2 for 1. Not bad, I'd say. Okay, I need to leave. No, I'm sorry. If you need to go, you need to go. I've fallen from that one before. People said I need to go, but they played on a hour later. They didn't really need to go. They want to draw. Sorry, but no. No draws for me. Sorry. Bishop g6, attack the queen. But let me see. He goes back there. All right. Bishop 6 isn't thing. Let's see. There's always this one there, knight e3. But this square is vulnerable, maybe. But knight e3 is so juicy. But g4, but the opposite. But rook g6 there's no depression there. But it's like that tight thread. I don't want that one. So I will do this, knight e3. This is going into the squares. This one is going to be yours.
Queen takes pawn on a7.
Yeah. This is me. It goes to f3. This looks like normal, let's say, Caro-Kann gabbed pawn, but not really a gabbed pawn, but I'll do f4. And that's solidify things like that. But then knight h5 is annoying. Knight h5 after, okay, f4, knight h5. King g3, sack g5 is annoying. I don't like that pressure. I don't like that pressure at all. So f1 back, saying that, okay. Give me as a pawn, but I'll have the open file. But you know what? The king will have to take there because the g pawn will be hanging. It's annoying. Yeah. All right, this is your turn.
Pawn to b4.
Pawn b4? Okay. Oh. All right. This one is my turn. Knight c4. My turn to take there. I'll take this way. And your turn?
Pawn to g6.
Pawn g6. Okay. All right, this one, he goes this way. Mark e5. Take the pawn, knight. So I'll take this advantage of this one. Bishop g6. Wants to double up. The knight 6 will come in after rook e8. Rook a1, just knight c6 back. All right. Your turn again.
Bishop e2.
Mm-hmm. b2. This one.
Yes. True.
Okay, making sure. All right. This is me. Goes this way. This one. All right. b5, b7, f3. This bishop is hanging, so it's not the best. I can do f3, but I can just do king g1. So let's see. Well, there's f3 as well, but I don't want to have my knight pinned. Well, knight e5 is annoying. Yeah, knight f3, can be 7, knight f5. It's like, okay. I'll just do knight there. That's fine. Your turn.
Bishop g7.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this one. Yeah, this is where I have to do this one. But knight e4 is annoying. Either way, I'm losing a pawn. Either way, I'm losing a pawn. Oh well. Oh well. I'll say oh well to that. All right. All right, this is you.
Bishop to b5.
Hmm.
Yes.
Your turn again.
Castle short.
Okay. All right. Takes e. Okay. This one. Take there. Take there. Queen c7. Yeah, it looks like it's a good move. Yeah, it does to me. Then red takes f3 is a possible fresh sacrifice that destroys pawn structure. Okay, it goes this way. That's very meek. Very meek. Do this. All right, so it goes this way. Maybe knight d4, g4 things. Maybe g4 things are coming. I can do rook d4. Yeah, rook d4, rook d1, and it's normal things happening. Yeah, normal things are happening. Alrighty, this is my turn. Okay, castles. I will do castles. This is a hook here, so I'll just do the fun version. I'll do the fun version. Somebody will lose. Hopefully not me. But who takes the pawn? Alrighty. Okay. So double works. The f6 knight is pinned, so I'll take the pawn if he's not careful. Was the best player you beat? Me? I beat a, let's say, GM from Germany online. There's a queen versus a queen and 2 pawns, and he's really tricky, but I avoided all of his tricks for stalemate. So I remember that fondly. It was back in the ICC days. I played a German GM, and I was able to beat him as black. Has black pieces, and I was able to beat him. So yeah, how about you, Yosef? Was the best player you've ever beaten or won against?
I think online basically Carson Hikaru.
Uh huh.
Yeah, both
How
of
about the
them.
board? How about the board, like in person?
In person, I
Yeah.
think from GM Trantormin from Vietnam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
So what was his rating?
2,500 something.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
So from example of the board, myself was a 1,200 FIDE master from Russia. I beat him. So it was a nice game, but that was my best over the board win. So, but this is your game, Yosef. Here.
Pawn to b6.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is your game again.
Knight bd2.
Knight b2. Okay. All right, my turn. He goes knight b6. All right, makes me want to go backwards. And, well, yeah, makes myself safer a little bit. Okay, he goes this way. Alrighty, so this is me in my game. Okay, knight takes d5. Then, yeah, that's fine. To be honest, your turn.
Bishop b7.
Bishop b7. Okay, my turn. Okay, he goes this way. I'll do f6, g5, h5, g4, queen c7. Yeah, queen c7. Then d3, c3 is pinned. All right, your turn.
Knight b3.
Your turn again.
Rook a c8.
Okay, my turn. He goes this way. I'll double the rooks up. Okay, this one could be 3. Really? Yeah, let's me to go there and take b6. I like this prospect, so I'll take the b pawn for this one first. All right, this one. All right. It goes this way. It's your turn. So your turn, Joseph.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Knight bd4.
Knight b4. Okay. Alrighty. All right, it goes this way. He goes back. He wants to go queen a6 shenanigans, possibly. So let's do knight g6, knight e3 rather. Knight, yeah, this one. Yeah, I can play this one. Yeah, playing that one. Okay. Alrighty, it's this one. He goes this way. All right. All right, queen a bishop b4. All right, goes to bishop b4. So I think that I want to go this way. This one to g6 and attack the g6 and take the rook and queen. This is your game.
Rook f e8.
Yep, your turn.
Knight takes knight on d4.
Okay, this one. He goes this way. If I go take there, knight takes there. This is maybe it looking nice to me. Okay, he goes queen a6, try to trade queens off. But again, that rook is passive. I don't follow my rule. I don't want to have a passive rook and have a terrible passive game. I want to do a rook c6 or something like that sometime, but that's a wish list thing. So, queen 6 knight there. Then the passive rook. I don't want to be passive, not at all. So, yeah, queen there. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. I am assuming. Yeah. All right. This is your turn.
Pawn to e6.
A6 or E6?
e6.
This one, okay. Okay, he goes this way. Bishop g6. Probably a sack he's trying to do, but I'm not afraid at all about sack. That sack, so it'll be out material. I'll be happy. I'll be happy. All right, this is your turn.
Pawn to e3.
23. Okay. And this turn is mine. It goes this way. Knight d4, knight to b5 is a good plan. All right. Okay, this one. It's mine. All right, here goes this way. I'll do knight d6. Lovely knight. Outpost knight. Okay, this is my game. All right, so let's go. I take the pawn with the rook, and the queen has to defend the knight, but it's very distraught and passive. So it's your turn, Yosef.
Queen to d3.
All right, your turn again.
Pawn to e5.
Pawn e5. Okay. Okay, my turn. He goes knight e6. All right. tries to attack my things. I'll do queen b6, attack the knight. Mm-hmm. Probably queen a7 is trying to do, but I can do rook e8, things like that maybe. Yeah, this is my turn. He goes king g7. Okay, let's do something with that. Not sure what, but I'm happy with my position. I can do that, and I'll do something like queen e4 is lovely looking to me. Queen e4 and queen f3. Yes, it's looking good to me. All right, this is my turn again. All right, it goes this way. E4 maybe, but then queen b7. It's like everything is piling on the piece. Well, let's do. Where'd it go? That's a good question. Where'd it go? So maybe knight d4 was nothing special. I'll do knight b5. Just committing what I was trying to do in the first place. All right, Turkish cloud. Okay, goes this way. Didn't sack the piece, but I have clear objectives to go this way. Oh, you know, no, everything's fine. I'll do double the works up in the final. I think, yeah. I like this one, to be honest. All right, now, no draw. No draw at all. All right, this one. Okay. Goes this queen a7 move. All right, rook e8. And I'll take an e5 twice if I can. Yeah, looks like it's good to me. That's your turn now, Yosef.
Rook AC1.
Rook c1. Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry, the other one. That's
But
not a.
it's the same, I think. The idea is the same.
Okay. Thankfully, not blunder. I'm hoping. h4 to block this like lift of the rook h file. Okay, this is for you. Your turn, Yosef.
Yes,
Eight more moves.
okay, I think rook F1 back.
Yeah, back. Just fix things. This is your turn again.
Rook F8.
Okay, goes this way. Nice e5. Really, really, really. Okay, goes this way. That's interesting. I can do bishop d7 and just try to get more pressure on this pin piece. And this is actually good still. So much pressure and something's to pop. That'd be great. But if I go to knight b7, I have to move the queen. So I can hopefully get some motion and safety. So, all right. But there's probably queen f8. But it's your turn.
Rook AC1.
The other one, the right one. Okay. This king g2. I'll do king g1. Your turn again.
Rook CE8.
Rook a c8.
Rook CE8. Yes.
c8. Okay, yeah. Can we do a longer time format next time? No, because I have a life and I don't want to play Simul too long. Sorry, but I don't have enough time for that, to be honest. So, yeah, I just want to live and have time for other things today. So I'm not. If you want to, you want to play longer format, you can play against an international master from Hungary. His name is Unland Slagi. So he plays longer simuls. You can play against him. but my simuls are shorter, but still long and able to have time for answering questions. So, but a lot of people in my simuls, they said that they don't have time for the chess. They like longer chess simuls. They have to go. They have to go all the time. So I don't have time for. And also, my opponents don't have time for longer simuls. So I'm looking for my audience. My audience don't have time for, let's say, marathon simuls. Sorry about that. So I'll do 93 and 95 coming up next, and that'll be the fun zone, I'll say. 95 is next. This is your turn.
King h8.
Mm-hmm. Your turn again.
Rook fd1. No.
Mm-hmm. This one.
Yes.
Alrighty, this one, he goes queen c7. Okay, queen c7, he did.
Yes. Not.
Is it really true, though? Because sitting there, take there, then that is like losing a piece, right? Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's losing a piece. But maybe like rook up there, if right there, rook there, if queen takes queen, it was like an extra piece. This is a opponent losing a piece. I'm assuming, yeah, losing a whole piece. So I think it's a calculation error from his part. So now it goes this way back. I'll double up the rooks like I want to. Right. So this one goes this way. Try to do a sneaky knight fork, but I'll say that I see this knight fork a mile away. But how to defend it adequately? So adequately is probably doing this one. When I have 3, then it's annoying. But then 94. Well, you gotta be careful with these things. Be careful with these things. Knight, queen there, queen e4, rook d3, and we have pressure on him still. So I like this queen e2 move. Rook d3 next. Your turn now. Your turn, Yusuf. Your turn, Yusuf.
Knight to g8.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Your turn again.
Queen to b3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And your turn again.
Um, mm, Queen d8.
Queen d8. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, goes this way. Alrighty. So knight c3 is blocking knight queen e4 axis, so I like that one and that perk. All right, so this one, knight d6, the rook takes c6, and then this winning a piece still, right? So if they okay, if they go queen c8, then queen f8. Well, then takes an e6, then queen takes the queen. So that's a good thing. So the rook takes c6 is good still to my side. So no escaping that one. He's losing a piece in my mind. He's losing a piece. So it goes this way. Alrighty, he goes this way, and I will do. What will do? I go. So I can check him. Do I need to do that? Absolutely not. I can do rook f1, f4 things, and f5, and have some moves I can do. Try to. Alright. Knight e5 from the d7 square. Attacking nothing really much, but I can do knight e4, take the queen, but then there's discoveries. Knight, I don't like that one. However, this one, knight e4, queen e4, there's any cruel discoveries? I don't see them. I don't see this. Well, then they can do knight f3, like something, like the queen's hanging, the bishop's hanging, and then to be passive. I like that one. Prospect. Well, I could do this one there. Knight takes the bishop takes the knight. Rook takes knight, then pawn takes there, or bishop takes. You know, I'll do this one. See what happens. Knight d5. To be honest, I'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, this one is yours, Joseph.
Bishop to c8.
Bishop c8. Okay, your turn again.
Um, Rook takes rook on c8.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. All right, this is mine. Okay. So now e4 back. I think I have permission to go e4 now because there's no pin on e4. I want to sit in the square for him. So he goes there, queen f8. Right. Okay, this one is mine. He goes this way. f4. Goes f5 is even more weakness. The squares around this king. All right. Okay. This is yours.
Mm,
Some more games to go.
Bishop h6.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is my game. So it goes this way. I'll do bishop takes the knight because no. What?
Yep, it's mate.
This is mate.
Yeah.
This one will be linked to mate for me. This is going to be mating me.
Almost, I think.
Almost. Okay. That's scary. That's scary. If you want to die, just do this one. All right.
Yeah.
I'll just do pawn this way. So they'll not having so much. You're going to lose this game. All right. This is your turn. Your game.
Bishop takes knight on e4.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. He goes this way. This is actually good. I'm up two pieces for a rook. So it's like a test. It has passed pawns and everything. It's like I didn't calculate as much as I wanted to. I needed to. Oh well. I'll find a way to put a bishop a6 and blockade things with the double C pawns, and I can hold defense maybe. All right, this one is gonna be
Knight takes bishop on e6.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
all right, this way. All right, pin the rook. All right. However, I can do king h1 to gain out of the pin, and still f7 is attacked. Yeah, and again with discoveries of the checks, f3. And this one is my turn. It goes knight e5. Wow, I can pin the knight. This is actually a little bit beneficial for me because knight can't move. All right, he goes this way. Bishop takes the rook. Knight, bishop c8, bishop a6. Get the king over. Then the a pawn rolls. Okay. Alrighty, so this one is mine. Okay. Ay. Alright, so this being said, I can do rook d3, but then pawn takes there, so maybe not that way. I can do queen d2, and this knight e4 hangs. Queen d3, takes an e4, pawn takes. Okay, this is like annoying how this happens. Alright. So we got a little bit of a problem right here. e5 then. e5, knight goes somewhere. Passive. Yeah, this is e5. Bigger than knight passes. Knight e4. And have play this way. Alright, this is your turn now.
Queen takes queen on e6.
Yeah. Alright, goes this way. Bishop queen d2. a6 to bishop g5, but f4 happens. Is there any discoveries? Not this bishop here. I'll do h6. Well, then the bishop queen takes the pawn is free. That'll be bad. I'll do king. Let's think about this one first. Let's think about this. Bishop d4. Oh, bishop b4. Bishop h4. The rook has to go somewhere. Then do bishop g5. Yeah, bishop h4 looks like it's nice. Looks a little bit nice to me. Yeah, bishop. Yeah, this is actually looks like it's powerful, super powerful, to be honest. All right, it goes this way. Rook a7. It's awkward defense. All right, but now, with this being said, how do we pop it open the holes we have for him? Bishop h3, g4, f5, maybe. Let's do bishop h3, king h2, rook g1. It's long-term avenues. All right, this is your turn.
Rook. I cannot do that. Or maybe I can. Rook d7. I think.
Rook d7. All right, rook d7.
Hmm?
All right, goes this way. All right, goes this way. Rook d1 from the. All right, this is your game, by the way. Sorry.
Pawn takes pawn on f5.
What's this pawn f5? Okay. All right. This one, rook g1. Really, he lets me go there. It wants to go g3, but g5 happens. But maybe he wants to go h4. So maybe we can future-proof myself and maybe, well, let's do king e7 to make sure that the bishop's not hanging. Yeah. King there. All right, this is all right, this is my turn. Okay, goes this way. All right. King f2. King f2. All right. Your turn.
Rook d um, rook d8 first. And
Yeah. Your turn again.
knight gf6. Yes.
Okay, my turn. This one. Okay, goes this way. All right. So the queen is supposed to be discovered. So let's get the queen out of the line of fire. So I can do queen there, but then bishop c5 is annoying. But you know what? I don't really. I'm not scared of that at all. So let's do this one. Okay. All right. Your turn.
Knight takes knight on e4.
Okay. My turn. Rook g1. Okay, rook g1. Your turn.
Rook d2.
Okay, your turn again.
Rook to g8.
Okay, my turn. He goes this way. All right. All right, so let's see. Okay. I don't want to relinquish the bishop's control that way. d7, rook d8. That's annoying. I don't want to lose a pawn. But then I want to take a b7, take an a6. But this, again, this pawn is hanging if I do that one, so I don't want that. Is it exactly that way? We do something else? But what exactly do we do instead? I'm taking e5, rook to c5. I'm taking f7, taking a2, taking a2, then taking b7. I can double up the rooks in the 7th. but then they can do the same thing to me, taking it to. Well, it's not as quick as me, so I'll do this one because I think I have faster pressure. To be honest, so I'm not fearing this again. To be honest, I d6 d5 pawn. All right, this is me. I'll not accept the draw. I'll do king d6. Okay. All right. This is please draw. No. You gotta play the game, or else you resign. I don't play for draws. This is a simul, and if you can't have time for the simul, then you gotta resign. We're playing for the wins only, so we expect you to respect our, let's say, combativeness of playing chess for the win. So it goes out of the pin. However, can we do anything about this? Maybe bishop f3 was a better choice. Looking out of the ways of the things. I was trying to look at this one, but now knight can move. So, all right. So where to go here? G4 takes there. Okay, then the knight can take there. Is annoying. Bishop takes there. Rook takes there. All right. So let's do rook h1, rook g1. That way it's slow, but it's your turn now. Better to be slow than be too quick and lose the game. That's what I say. Don't be too quick and lose the game because you're not prepared to draw. It's like breakthroughs. I want to prepare before I break through. That's what I'm thinking. So, all right.
Bishop e5.
Bishop b5. Okay. Alrighty. This is this one. I'll take an f7. This is my plan. All right. Oh, he can do queen g3. Queen g3. Queen g3. King g1. Queen h2. King g f2. Bishop h3. That loses bishop, and I lose the game. At least I lose bishops, but you can always try for hope chess. In that point, it goes this way. All right, so it goes this way. I can do knight there, block like knight there, jumping in d6, and it's a active knight. I like the active knight myself. H4 is actually good to make the knights miserable. Yeah, H4 looks like it's good to make the knight miserable on H7. That doesn't involve there, so does not belong here. So I'll just take our time. That's what I did. Queen g3. Okay, I see. All right, this is me. Queen g3. This is how I was fearing about this. Queen g1 is the only move. I had to be miserable, lose the bishop. Unfortunately, that's how the cookie crumbles. I'm gonna lose a rook now too. Yeah. I think it was on this game because this one there, king takes f7. Yeah, this is resigning. This game is started for me. This is your game.
Um,
Good
rook to
game.
c2.
Rook c2. All right. Your turn again.
Knight f6.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. It goes this way. Knight d5. All right.
You have tactic here.
What?
Yeah, you have some tactic.
I have some tactic. Okay. Let's see. What to move and win? Let me think about it. Don't tell me the answer. It's for my study. You made my day. Oh well. Thank you for being a part of your day to join the simul, and hope to see you next time. And have a good week. So it's always a treasure to be having people going to simul and having fun with people like me. Of all the people that you watch the streams, you chose me, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a good day, and hope to see you next time, next Sunday, same time. So, yep, I'll see this game. There's a tactic here. Oh, there's like queen there, knight there. I think that I'm seeing that one. Yeah, that's this is a classical knight fork. All right, it goes this way. This one is knight bishop there. Then rook takes there. There's nothing special. Nothing special for me. That's not good. I want something special here. Okay. I want to keep the bishop pair, to be honest. All right, I'm trying to figure out what to do. Think what to do here. We got 5 more games. We got 11 wins, 1 loss, and we're almost done with Simul today. All right, let's see what to do. What to do here? All right. So yeah. Right. All right. I can also go between 4 things, I think, but I'll just B5 and a kibosh on that one. All right, it goes this way. Really? Okay, so he can do that because there's no opposite because of reasons. All right. However, we'll take this opposite. Take there. I don't want to do opposite here, to be honest. But this knight is on outpost. I can do this one, H4. But I don't need to do that exactly at all. I don't need to do it. I can do something like king there and there. If I want to, I can do c5, and take there, and the rook can go access squares. I don't like that one. So what to do here? I can do bishop avenues here. Yeah, I like that one. Bishop there, and a6. Did the squares traversal. All right, this is your turn. Oh no, it's my turn. Sorry, my turn. All right, this guy is loading up to something attacking, and rook d4 is the thing I can do. So take the pawn. He lost his opportunity, and I can take up the rook now. Okay. All right, this is b3. All right, b3 is still bishop a6 is a thing I can do to block this. All right, this is your turn.
Rook to g7.
G7, okay. All right, it goes this way. I figured that was coming in, so I'll do rook c8, take the bishop, attack the bishop. So, yeah. All right, your turn again.
Yeah, rook eg8.
Okay, my turn. It goes this way, attack the rook. Okay. And I can do this one, queen e4, saying that I want to defend my rook. Yeah, I can defend my rook. Yeah, I'll do that. To be honest, that's good. All right, now he goes this way. I'll post the bishop, so make it better that way. That's annoying to make this rook, bishop better, but in this sense, the trade-off is I can do something like this, make the rook go back to passive a1. Looks like it's good to me. Make this rook passively bad and annoying. Normally bad. Bishop b5 is fun. This is your turn now? Yeah, I figured that I'd play the game well, but we both played poorly. Yeah, but at least we had fun along the way. It doesn't matter what the accuracy says. We had fun along the way. So in that sense, you won. I lost. That's what the boss don't understand. You won. That you won with a good, fantastic game. I say it fantastic game as a human, not as some cybernetic, like a number cruncher. So take it from me. You had a good game, and I appreciate you playing well against me. All right. So even though I played bad, doesn't matter. I had fun. At least I did.
Queen e7.
27. Okay. Your turn again.
Rook to c4.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this one, h4. Okay, h4. Let's do some of, well, let me think about this. I'm going to be so happy. He's going to be so happy. He's just trying to beat me. I can see it. All right, so this one, all right. Rejoice, they're beating me. But it's good to have people go to my stream and my simul have a smile on their face. That's a good feeling. That's a good thing that I'm giving people smiles on their faces and being happy. That's the thing about a good streamer is that people making people happy. The simuls, if you join the simul, you would be having good time. So, that's your game, Joseph.
Um, okay.
So I'll take this for as a win for my content being good. So
Pawn
simuls,
to e4 now. Yes.
yeah, because well, yeah, do that one. So, but then they take on g7 check, but it doesn't matter. He'll take the rook, not the queen. All right, this one is for me. All right, it goes this way. All right, so the rook is back at the passive square. So how do I have more fun with this thing? This one takes there with the queen. Looks like it's good. Yeah, I'll do this one. It's your turn again.
Um, Pawn takes queen on f3.
Exactly right. He's losing material. That's your turn.
Rook takes pawn on e4.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, okay, your turn again.
Um, okay. Bishop takes knight on e3.
Bishop takes knight and d3, e3 rather. Okay,
Yes.
your turn again.
Um, Pawn to a4.
24. Okay. Alrighty. My turn. I'll do queen takes the rook on f7. Okay. Your turn.
Um, mm,
Yep. So if you guys are watching the stream and having value, make sure you like the video. That really helps me and my channel a lot, and I appreciate it.
Rook
Here,
takes pawn on g3.
rook takes pawn g3. Okay.
Could be.
All right. My turn. It goes this way. Alrighty. With this being said, I want to take this pawn twice. However, what if I do this one? Oh, the bishop takes the pawn. That's annoying. That if yeah, but I was thinking that maybe if I can go this way and this way, it was be good for me with the bishop's help. But again, it's very slow, very incredibly slow. Right. So, with this being said, Let's give him some time to think about that, taking that one. So let's do something predictive in the meantime. And when I'm super predictive, I think that's fast and predictive. So Queen H5, well, Bishop H5 rather. What is better? What is better here? Bishop H4, taking F2 is fast. Okay, goes this way. Check. That's your turn, Joseph.
Rook 8 G7.
Rook A to G7.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thankfully, the king can take a rook that's pinned. The defended by a pinned rook, so that's the thing. All right. This one is your turn.
Bishop to C3.
Okay, your turn again.
Oh my god, there's that move.
Yeah, this is a monster square.
I don't see that at all. Um,
There's probably resources, but I'm not sure you want to choose.
well, wait, I have Bishop G1 maybe.
G1, Rook E8. Oh, that's check. There's check here. Yeah,
It's forced to take it. I think. Yeah, Bishop G1 is okay.
this one.
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay. So in this one, it's my turn. He goes this way. C2. C2. Yeah, C2. I'll take A pawn. Okay. This one. He's waking up his king a little bit more. So I want to see that one. Bishop E7. Maybe Bishop E7. Getting this bishop out of my face. Okay. All right, your turn. Take the rook.
Yep, take the rook, of course.
Okay. All right, your turn again.
Um, King to F1.
All right.
Rook take bishop on, yeah, yes.
Yeah, this one. Yeah. This is my turn. Okay, it goes this way. E5. All right, so takes bishop there. Yeah, I think I have time. So yeah, I have time for this. So this one, A6 king there, A7 king there, and I have time to run away and get back. Yeah, I
But
think I
you
have
lose
time.
the bishop then.
I do lose a bishop. Oh yeah, this is a rook to go on. All right, so we had to move the king then, to not lose a bishop. So I had to thankfully have a seatbelt called Joseph. Your turn. Oh, that's my turn. Sorry, bishop. Okay, this is your turn.
um, Rook G2.
Just turn the bishops off or rooks off, right?
Yep.
Okay. Take the pawn. All right. This is it goes this way. I'll do king a6. Just get the king in this ideal square. Ideal squares like that. All right. This one is okay. This is you. Take the rook, right?
Yep, take the rook.
Okay. Your turn again.
King to E2.
King a2. All right. Okay. Goes this way. I figured that he'd do that. With that being said, I can do rook c2. Maybe rook c2 entrance will be helpful, but may not because check in there. Rook check in there is annoying, but this bishop. Yeah, let's do some Luft squares. I want to make sure the king can run away from checks and things like that. Yeah. All right, this is your turn.
King to G7.
All right, my turn. It goes this way. All right, he takes the knight being on the post. Okay, rook b8 then. Maybe 2. I'll do this one. All right, your turn.
Um, rook to c4.
Rook c4. Alrighty.
Yes.
All right, your turn.
King f6.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it goes this way. I'll do. All right, so he's trying to do something like that. I want to have my bishop guarding things and not losing everything. So I want to make sure that I can go this way. So bishop c b3 to c4 is a good square for the bishop. Okay. Alrighty, and your turn.
Bishop d7.
Mm-hmm. Your turn again.
Um, uh, pawn to a5.
Mm-hmm. Your turn again.
Bishop takes pawn on f5.
Mm-hmm. All right, this time is me. I'll do king there. Maybe bishop c4. Let's see. Does it matter? Well, maybe it does matter. Maybe it doesn't matter. So let's see about this one there. Takes there. The king has to be guarding everything, but I can just riding up this way and just back to turn this like long haul. So let's do this one first.
Rook c7.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my turn. He goes this way. Queen there, queen there, queen there. It's very possible. But then this pawn is hanging. I don't like that fact. I don't like that fact at all. Okay. Looking there first. Well, your turn.
Bishop to b1.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. All right, your turn. Oh, it's actually my turn. So he did the sack. I don't like that. I didn't think I like the sack, to be honest. Okay.
Pawn to a5.
25. Okay. Okay. This one is mine. Okay. Go this way. Just doing something like that. Maybe 6. Maybe 6 and couldn't pick in there. Yeah. Alright, it's my turn, so I'll do the king there, watching the king over there, saying that you don't have enough tempos. But let me see. Let me see here. Let's do this one. Let me think about this one. All right, I have time for this. I have time for this. Okay, king there, king there for. I don't want to have the king entrance, so I'll just do king there and d6. I don't have the king entrance for the king side, so no entrance for him at all. All right, now it is your turn.
Bishop f6.
Bishop f6. Alrighty, this is good. All right, so this one is gonna be. All right, this one is gonna be my turn. So as far as pawn count goes, he's up a pawn, so we can't afford trades, to be honest. So it's annoying. That's very annoying. So this one would be 5. Very, very unfortunate. Bishop e8 is nothing. Well, I can try to do something like that. There's bishop e8. So check there. doesn't matter. So then bishop e8. Yeah. All right. Now is my turn. I'll do. Right. King d6. Be audible. Be audible. All right. All right. This is your turn, Yosef.
Okay. Bishop to e5.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, it goes this way. I'll do bishop e8. Get the bishop involved for the attack, but then queen e3 check. Unfortunate. But he has to defend with the rook then, right? Bishop takes there. Yeah, you have to defend everything with everything and be passive. So it's the best thing I can try, making passive and defensive and just holding him up. All right, goes this way. Okay. Huh. Do this one there. Not this. I like this plan. I do like this plan. Okay. I want to preserve at least one pawn for promoting purposes. At least one good pawn, not just any pawn. This is your turn, Joseph.
Bishop c2.
All right, your turn again.
Rook to c8.
Okay. I'm not draw. Okay. Alrighty. So I will do this one. Okay, your
Bishop
turn.
Bishop takes pawn on b3.
Okay, your turn.
Bishop to wait, not that. Pawn to f4.
On f4. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, my turn. It goes this way. Oh, okay. Goes this way. Makes it 7. He wants to take that one, but it doesn't matter. Does it matter? To be honest, I don't think so. Makes it 5. Oh, the Brexit. Yeah, this is fine. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine.
Pawn to h6.
26 or a6. Okay. Okay, this one. Your turn again.
Bishop to d4.
And that guy goes this way. All right. I figured that this will be eventually leading to a Zugzwang. Hopefully. So king evolves and maybe just to block off 6 pushes. All right. All right. Your turn.
Um, mm, Bishop a4.
Bishop a4. All right. All right. Queen there. Interesting. Really. So this is a possibility. Knight takes there, rook takes there. We have a pawn, but they're gonna do something with that, like rook, queen there, and rook there. But I have the first punch. Maybe I feel like I have the first punch. I don't believe him. I don't believe you. All right. All right. So his turn. So he's waiting for me. But let me think about this properly. Think about this properly. King of 7. King of 7. King of 4. H6. And I want to make sure that I can weasel my way into things. Let me think about this one. King there, king of 4, h6, g5. Take there, take there. Let's say, let's see. Maybe it's not the way. This one there. This one check there. I go back and waiting for him to commit something. And I can do, yeah, I can just do this one. Just waiting for him. You can do h6 though, but I don't have to take on h6. I can do king g8. All right. This is this game is mine. All right, goes this way. Rook b7, attacking the queen with tempo. With the best pawn. And if they go queen e8, we can do check in b1 and check rook b2. Well, maybe something like that, but yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, this is yep. Your it was my turn actually. This is what I thought he would do. Okay, so if I do it this way, take their king there, takes this the pawn, g6. Then there's no time for the pawns. Let's see. Okay, there's no time for taking this one. All right, g6, pawn takes there, h7, king there. Well, all right, let me think about this one. It's a tough position. I don't want to lose. I can do bishop a6 again and wait for him to make a commitment. So take there, take there. All right, yeah, let's just do bishop a6. To be honest, just wait a turn. Bishop a6 will wait a turn. Okay, this one, king h5. King f6, g5, then check. King back there. Then he does something. But I'm not afraid. I'll do bishop a6 and see what happens. Alright, goes this way, offers me a draw. I don't think I should draw. I should take the draw. I should do this check, go there, and this f2 pawn is lost. And now the queen takes there. This is no way defending the f2 pawn, right? There's no queen f8 because it blocks the queen. All right, check here, rook b2, game over. All right, this is your game. I'm back. Hey, welcome back. Nice to see you.
Bishop to c2.
Bishop c2. All right, sounds good. All right, goes this way. Rook b2. Game over. Queen b2 is coming up. There's no defense queen f8 because I can do it backwards diagonally. I'll take the pawn. Okay, this one.
Bishop to okay, king to e7.
King e7. Okay. My turn again. I will do. Okay, he wants to do something like this. I'll do. He wants to go this way. Entrance. That's annoying. However, does he have time for that? That's the question. So go this way. Check. King e7. Then I have a blocking square. All right. So I'll just do this. All right. King there. It's your turn.
Bishop to g6.
G6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Goes this way. I'll just do king e7. Yeah, king e7. Just block this king from entrance. Okay. This one is yours. So we have 2 more games. This one is mine game. So I got 1 game win, and you have this one, your game.
King
games.
to d8.
D8. All right. Goes back to this one. All right. All right. So maybe bishop e7. Well, it's again controversial. So if I do bishop e5, then bishop e5, so that way I can defend my pawns. But I need to have some security, to be honest. So bishop e5, f6 there, king d6, h6, pawn takes there, king 6 there, h7, king there, like there. Wants to do this one, then a6, and I have to sack the bishop. I'm thinking of losing, to be honest, unfortunately. But if I just keep the king hustled here, maybe I can block him out. Maybe. We can hope the best. Hope for the best. So c4. Yeah, hope for the best. Hope we can hustle him out. This one maybe. Bishop d3. Yeah, bishop d3 is fine. All right. All right.
Um,
Did somebody beat you while I was gone? Yes, one game I lost. I lost one game. So in the score, if I show you this tab, we have 14 wins and one loss. My loss. So yeah, we have one game I lost. So back to the game. It's your turn, Mr. Joseph.
I'm king e7. Right?
King 7. This one.
Yes, yes.
All right, making sure. This one is mine. All right. All right. All right. So if I go this way, f7, king there. Yeah. I have to again. I have to play for pawns. Not for the best. All right, your turn.
Bishop to
That was you.
c2.
Oh, okay, that's yours. Exactly, it's you. Nobody else beat me besides you. So you have the title of the only one that won for now. 2 more games to go, and the one that took down me.
Bishop c2.
This is you too. All right. And okay, people are thinking. All right, my turn. He goes this way. King f4. Whoa. All right, I'll be happy to see this one. King e6. I'm progressing my king forward. I don't like this move from him, to be honest. No.
Bishop b3.
B3. This one.
Yes, yes, bishop
Okay.
b3. Yes.
Yeah. So it goes this way. I'll do marching the king over there. And yeah, this is actually a lot easier for me than the other ones before.
Pawn to b5.
Pawn b5. All right. Pawn b5. This one. Or this one. All right. Does nothing do it. Nothing here. Okay. All right. Well, you try to do something. He'll try to do something and try to hold on the fact that the bishop's tethered to the a6 square. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. You know what? There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say. If the king goes to defend, this is a problematic thing. Not I can do it. I can't do anything. I just have to wait. This one, king there. So I can wait for him. I can wait for him. But what's the point of that? What's the point of that? What? Okay, this is your turn again, Joseph.
Um, Pawn to c4.
Okay, it goes this way. Alrighty. Okay. King there. Pawn a6. I can do this one back, so I'll do king f7. Wait for him again. Wait for him. I can't play for one. I was just having solid draw. I can't play for one. So there's too many pawns. I have to wait for him to sacrifice things. I'm holding. At least I'm holding. Okay. Alright. Check him. Yeah, your turn.
Pawn to c3.
Alright. This is d3.
Bishop takes pawn on d5.
Uh-huh. right. Oh, missed the trash can. I'll be back. Right. Well, this is another game. What is this about? It's not the Simul. Oh. All right. Let's go back to the Simul. Why it on here? So there's one more game. This is the one. So, this is your game.
Yep.
So yeah, this is the last game of the Simul. Now one draw. One game I got to draw. So one loss, one draw, and this is your game. He goes this way.
King to D8.
Queen D8, King D8. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Two games to review. The one I lost, one I drew. That's how it works sometimes.
Bishop B3.
All right, Bishop B3. Let's do it. Okay, Bishop B3 is there.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you believe looking at your accuracy and seeing is bad somehow one? No, it doesn't discourage me at all. This means that there's some points that I need to work on. So, for example, if you want to, there's a particular thing about the game review. If you see the misses, especially the misses, look at those deeply and see where you're missing. Let's say optically. If you're seeing the let's say the game review says there's misses. If you're looking at chess.com's game review, the misses are the ones you need to focus on more. Buyers on. What is the what do I miss? So that way you get rid of those misses next time, and this not discouraging but encouraging. It shows you that what you need to work on. It gives you a roadmap of what you need to work on next time. This is your game, by the way, Yosef, and your turn.
Pawn to D5.
Pawn D5. Okay.
Yes.
So encouraging, not discouraging. The opposite is encouraging. Is that I need to work on things, and I have to say it's laid out to me. Is like this needs what you really need to work on. So give me more things to work on. And now I got an idea what to work on. So
Pawn to D4.
On D4, all right. But some people can be discouraged, but everybody has the bad game. But if you think about it in the right, let's say, overall sense, you get a roadmap of what you need to work on next. You miss some things. Now fix it. That way you don't miss things again. Your turn now.
King C8.
You see it? All right. When I played with you and I won, but the accuracy. Well, I think that maybe because you won against me, but you missed easier ways to win. So that you can refine the ways because if you're playing against better players than me, you got to be more accurate than that. So it's your turn. You're checked. So you gotta
King to B8.
B8.
Yes.
All right. So that way, in a sense, you only had to be 7-4 accuracy to beat me, but in the sense that you won, but in a sloppy fashion. Now your turn.
Pawn to. Oh wait. Pawn to F6. It's fine.
Yeah. It's really encouraging and discouraging is relative. But from my sense, I think it's an encouraging thing that you won anyways. But to boot, you have the lesson to get yourself even more potent and more lethal. So you can look at the game. Even that's why people should look at the games, even though they won. There's actually things to learn from the game that you can actually win it in much better fashion. let's say if you show this game to a world-class chess teacher, you can see the show the win. But this is like it'll show you. It'll tell you that you should have done this way more cleaner, not so dirty. But you can make it more refined. That way, if you do play me again, you'll beat me in more cleaner fashion. Your accuracy will go up. So if you play me again and you have a higher accuracy score once you beat me, then you see that I have a product that can be made. So you can see that 74 is the baseline, the worst first thing you have, the rawest thing that they have. But if you beat me again, if you have a higher accuracy, you said that you can be encouraged by that. Think about that way.
Bishop c4.
Bishop c4, okay. So just think of that as the first baseline, not the end all be all. You're terrible. No, it's only one game in your life of many games. This is your turn again. King goes to
Pawn to d3.
yeah. Yeah.
Pawn to d2.
Yeah. Okay.
Bishop b3.
You got him. Yay.
Nice.
Very good. So as far as we got 15 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Both of them were for me, but overall good Simul.
Pretty good.
Thank you, Joseph, and I'll see you next Sunday.
Yes, I will be there.
Thank you so much, and have a good week. And how are you doing, Middle Eagle? We finished the Simul now, and we have the score of 15 wins. Mostly Joseph. I got a draw, I got a loss, but I'm learning from those losses and draws, and they were good games. But yeah, how are you doing? So nice to see you back here, and I'm just looking this games over and just teach myself how to be better next time. So these 2 games I'm going to look at for my own homework after the Simul, and I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, well, good. Yeah, but have a good day, Joseph, and I'll see you next time.
Good day. Thank you. See you.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely. So if anybody in the stream wants to encourage me in my stream and get value from this stream, make sure you like and comment if you want to, and I'll see you next Sunday, and have a good week.